we're going to reseed the back 40 of Roloff Farm. This is a printout of the farm. It goes all the way from the county road all the way back halfway to the next county road. This is 110 acres represented. And the homes are all up in here. This is the big farm home, my home, the barns. They're all kind of clustered in this area. This used to be the back of our property. Used to be right here in this area. But now that we own a bigger piece of property, we have this area back here. So I'm going to kind of highlight this area right here. And then railroad tracks, we actually have 20 acres on the other side that's not on this map, on this side. But this area here, if you could see, there's a few big fir trees in there. This is where the log cabin is going to go. There's a trail or two through here for picking blackberries and kind of getting through there, but it's mostly brush. So we are going to clean out all of the brush in this whole area. We're going to actually kind of square it off like this, and then we're going to come down, cut up part of this field, and we are going to replant new baby fir trees in all of this area. The only place that we're not going to plant is right dead in front of the cabin, because the sun comes up from the east, and we love the way that that sun splashes on that cabin. So we're going to leave an area open with maybe 1 or 2 or 3 trees, but the rest of this is all going to be dotted with over 2,000, 2,800 little baby fir trees. And we're expecting about 95% of them to survive, assuming that we can get them in the ground before this rain stops this week. I am going to clear out about 4 acres of brambles. Now I call them brambles, but they're actually blackberries and overgrown trees, dead trees. Just like this, they have lots of thorns. You can't get in there. You don't even want to get near that. See that? It just sticks to you. You definitely don't want to be walking in here to plant trees. You want to be on top of a piece of equipment. Into a nice, rather neat little bunch so that I can pick it up and carry it over to the burn pile. Now this is a 28,000 pound hose. It's a nice size. It can still squeeze in between trees, but it's big enough to have a beefy strength to it. It's a combination of a brush hog on the back of the tractor and a chainsaw, and some loppers, and my track hoe. Well, today is a very important day. We got a crew to reforest the area around the log cabin. From the time you cross this little creek here, it's going to be all tree forest. Look at that. You know just how to do it, man. Boy, you are fast, huh?
Yeah. Couple thousand a day.
How many?
2,000.
800 in a day. That's your
1,500.
15. That's your record. 1,500 in a day.
2,200.
Oh my God, 2,200 in a day.
See how they flipped the roots
down? So the roots are going down.
Yeah.
And you think we're gonna get a 95% survival, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So these are the little Douglas fir trees after they've been planted. You can still see the crack in the soil where we shoved the shovel in, pried it open, threw the roots in, and then this is what, maybe 16, 18 inches tall. Kind of how they come out of the processing plant that processes them. And then what we do to make sure that nobody runs over them, we take a piece of this ribbon and we tie it around the tree. And the purpose of the ribbon, well, it kind of serves twofold, okay? One is it maybe scares away some of the wildlife from eating on the tree, just like that. And more importantly, it keeps us from mowing them over with the mower. So now we kind of can see them and we know where to fertilize. You can see that we have thousands and thousands of them, all waiting to become teenage trees before they become adult trees. So they're baby trees right now, as Jackson likes to say, and they'll grow up. And one of the last steps in the whole thing is to fertilize. Get some fertilizer, just toss it out. I like the fertilizer to be consolidated and kind of a grouping because I feel like it leaches down to the root better when the rains come. So if this tree survives, and I have no reason to think it won't, the roots are pointed down. That's a very important part of the planting process. The roots have to be pointed down. But if this tree takes off, it probably gain, well, the first year is a little bit of a slow year because it's just establishing. It's going, hey, wait a minute, this isn't my normal home ground. So the tree needs to kind of get established. That usually takes the first year, the first growing cycle. Then, if that goes well and the roots take off and the roots are still moist, then we might start getting, 14 inches of growth, maybe even 2 feet with that fertilizer, depending on the weather, in a single year. So we might have a tree as tall as I am. I'm about 4 feet. We might have a tree like that in about 3 years, and hopefully it's healthy and has branches on all sides. All these little branches come, and we could then maybe thin them out, use some for Christmas trees, or just let them turn into forestry trees. That's the game plan, and it just hopefully make that log cabin feel snug as a bug in a forest. I'll be long gone by the time these things grow up, but that's okay. These are all about the grandkids and what this area looks like, say, in 20 years from now. So I'm excited. I'm glad we got it done. It'll be a fun process to watch them grow. It's always fun to see new life, on the Roloff Farms. So if you like my videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button below, and then hit the like, and also hit the little bell so you're notified when I have another video out. Thank you.